So
right?
hold on, Jake. So after everything that was said about you, after how she discredited you, and after how she's painted you to be a monster, why is it that you chose to just hold everything in and not?
Because I know who she is, and I know that the person pushing that narrative is the one in the background, the one over her shoulder.
So basically, you're saying that she's not the one that wants
I'm
to say these things. You're saying that it's her mother who wants to say these things.
I'm saying that from the year and a half that I've known her, she gets upset and she can argue, but she was not she when she is confronted with a problem, she goes into a shell. She's not the sort of person that will come to social media and blast people like that. Her The person over her shoulder, however, if you ever have a conversation with her, you would see it immediately. All right.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I'm not vexed with her at all. She do what she do,
Mm-hmm.
and it pass. Just
All right.
come and tell people my side.
All right. So let us go into the interview, and let us map the relationship that you had with this young lady.
Yeah.
How
All
did
right.
you meet? How did you meet the young lady?
You wasn't far off. I met her, as you said, in a strip club, and I don't want to give all details about what was going on, but started talking. We went on a couple of dates. We played even in that her favorite place. She knows where that place is. Some place that we went where she told me that she fell in love with me.
Okay, the
So
place that you took her, the place that you took her to, that you
yeah,
introduced to her, that was the place that she stated to you that she fell in love with you, correct?
yes, yes.
All right.
So we did talking, we do we thing. People say relationship gap. It was hot and sweaty, as people would say.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting down on my couch one afternoon, and she said to me, when she goes back to Jamaica, because I asked her what she gonna do, was her plan when she goes back home. Because as I tell you, from day one when I met this girl, it was all about helping her succeed in life and get forward.
Mm-hmm.
So from the time, so we were sitting down, just having a conversation, just getting to know each other more. And I said to her, "What's your plan when you go back home?" And she said to me, "Well, she wants to start a business." So we talked about the
Okay.
business and stuff. And I said to her, "I am not sending you money. That is not who I am. That is not. I have been advised against it from so many people in my life not to send people money. So I'm not doing it."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Okay." So fast forward to when she goes back to Jamaica. Now we were still talking every day for like a month. And then one day she says to me, "Am I gonna help her with the business?" I tell her, "Listen, I already told you I don't want to do that. I don't be sending money. I'm not that type of guy.
Okay.
If you want to come back to Barbados and spend more time with me, you could work in the club." They said if you want to go out the club, you could go back in club. You could live by me rent free. I pay the rent already. Rent ain't that much. I pay my rent. I pay my bills already. You live there, you just gotta buy your own food and what's not. You could save the money so eventually you could start the business on your own. She said she don't want to go out to the club. But I said to her, well, if coming back is not the option, then you gotta find another man because that's not who I am. She said she doesn't want to be with another man. She wants to be with me. You following?
Yeah, I understand.
Right. So it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of me saying no, I'm not sending. I still ain't sending money. A lot of her begging me to send the money. I got all those stats still in my phone. She
Mm-hmm.
begged me for the money until eventually I bite the bullet and I was gonna send her the money. But one of the reasons we started arguing then was because when I went to send her the money now, she says to me, "Oh, I have to send it to her mother." And I'm like, "What? Why you gotta send it to your mother?" And the mother don't have the same last name, right? So I was like, this sounds like a scam, you know. Why you gotta send the money to your mother? She was like, well, her account blocked.
Oh,
So
her
then
Western Union was blocked.
yeah, her Western
The
Union
girl.
blocked. Yeah,
Allegedly, the blue person.
BlueRoyal,
Her,
yeah.
yeah, her
They
account
blocked
was blocked. Western Union. Yeah,
yeah, they
allegedly.
blocked her doing dealings in the past with other people,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
right? So so I end up sending the money to the mother for the business.
Mm-hmm.
She took
So
Half of the
hold on. Let me sit down and recap what you said. You're saying that the young lady,
yeah.
um,
This is April last year, by the way.
April last year, this. So you met her last year. When you met her?
March.
You met her March, and she went back
Yeah.
to Jamaica in April,
Yeah.
and she was back and forth telling that you want to start a business, and you were reluctant to send her the money for
Yeah.
her to start the business, and she basically convinced you to send the money when after you
Yeah.
gave in. So after you gave in, she said to you that you can't send the money to her because her account is blocked
Yeah.
from Western Union. So you would have to send the money to her mother.
Yep.
But you were reluctant to send the money to her mother because
Because
her mother had a different name, so you thought it was a scam.
yes.
Okay. And the money that you were sending was for her to start a business, correct?
Yes. And I also have in my messages her saying to me, even if we broke up, she would pay me back the money. I have that in my messages.
Okay. Okay. So what kind of business was it that she was going to start?
And all this is real personal. I don't want to really out all the girl information.
No, but you have to remember this, sir. You see, if you don't speak any specificities, people are going to feel that it's a lie, because remember that she came and spoke of business that she had and all of them something. And if you don't speak the specificities, people are
Okay.
going to feel that you're fabricating stuff. I'm not telling you to speak out her personal
was-
information or stuff, but that the type of business that she was starting, those things are public knowledge and public domain. So those things are things that you can actually divulge.
Okay.
Anyways,
It was she wanted to do a clothes store.
clothing store.
Yeah. So I sent her a set of money because she said to me, and this is the next thing too. She said to me, the initial sum of money is all that she needs to get started. Because I said to her, give me a breakdown of everything that you need. Give me a budget to see how much it can cost total. And she was like, she too tired right now. She gotta do it another time. But the next day, because I didn't want to argue, I was just like, okay, how much you need to start it? And she said, okay, that's how much she needs, so that's how much she got. Right?
Okay, so you gave her the amount of money that she needed to start the
That she-
clothing business.
Yeah.
Like you said, because she basically went and she must have had gotten estimates or whatever and known how much it would have cost to start the business.
Yeah,
And
because-
so with the amount, and
She
you
told me
gave her the amount.
she went to business school, so she know what she's doing. That's what she tell me.
Oh,
Yeah.
she went to business school.
She never see. Yeah, that's what she told me.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
So she took the money and she used half of the money to pay for the place, and another half, more than half of the other half to pay for furniture, have furniture made. All right.
mhm.
And then she used a little bit of it to pay for bills, but she didn't tell me that originally. So I thought all the money went into the business.
Okay, so you thought that the money that you gave her was to go into the business. So she used some of the money to pay the rent for the place that she was.
Yeah, what? Exactly.
She paid the other rest, pay some of the money to make furniture and the things that we need to open a clothes store.
Yeah.
And then she told you that the money had run out because she had used some of the money to pay some bills that she had incurred otherwise from the clothes store, correct?
Yes, but I didn't know that initially. Then she came back a couple weeks later. She came back and she said to me, she need another sum of money for stock. And I was like, I thought you had everything you needed already. Like, you tell me you want this money to start it. So I didn't know that you would continue to ask me for more money. She says to me, yeah,
hold on, 1 second. So she rent to a store, furnish, she rent a space to make a clothes store.
Yeah.
And she furnish the clothes store and put up drape and what and sitting. And we make a clothes store and she not have no clothes to put in a clothes store to sell.
No. She was working backwards.
Anyways.
Said to her, I was initially I was against it, don't want to send this money. But I already invested in this store. So I was like, okay. I can give you it. And she also used to sell clothes online, right? So I said, okay, well, I can give you the money for the stock. You sell the clothes, however you get them sell, and put that money back into the business. Right? So then now, so I sent her that money. She bought the stock. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to the stock up to this day. Then like 2 weeks later again now, she comes to me and she says,
hold on. So you say you're sending her the money to stop the store.
yeah.
So after you send her the money to stop the store, did you see a store family yet?
No. But that's what I'm telling you.
Did you see any evidence to support that she had a business or anything?
No, she showed me. I asked her for receipts. I have receipts that she paid to rent the place. Yes.
Oh.
She sent me those receipts. Right, but so I asked for the receipt for the furniture as well, but she never got that receipt to me. So the only receipt I had was for the rent for the place. Then after I sent this money for the stock, another 2 weeks or so later, she said to me she wants mannequins. Right? So she asked for the same amount of money that the stock was for, and I said, no, I'm not sending you that. I'm not sending you that. But so she argue with me and say that how she can start the store, she don't do this and she don't do that. I said, send me the picture of the mannequins, the message the person said to you, like how much it can cost, everything. And we end up, I think we end up getting 4 like halves or something. I got the pictures on my phone. So we end up getting four mannequins total. And then after that, no, I will go look through my message to see exactly what happened, but the store, she would want money for bills next. And I said to her, well, if the store ain't start yet, go back to the people that you rent the store from and tell them you ain't ready to start it yet and get back the original money you was renting it for. She said she don't want to do that. That's embarrassing. I was like, but if you ain't ready to start the store, you ain't making the money off your store, you're paying rent on something you're not making money on. It's better you save that money and you could even use that money for your bills. She was like, no, she ain't doing that. But like a month later, she keep asking me for this money to. So this is at the end of, this is in April, May. This is beginning of June now. She start asking me for money for bills, and I said to her, what happened to the money that you were supposed to go back and get from the people? She said she went back to them, but the people say it's too late.
Oh. So basically, you're alleging that the young lady, she rented the store, furnished the store, got stock for the store, got mannequins for the store, but the store was not operational. And she wanted you to send more money to pay more rent and more bills for the store that is not operational.
No, she never asked. She never asked for more money for the store. She was asking for money for bills.
Oh, for her personal bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I done send you so much money already. Go back and ask for the money for the store that ain't making no money. So when she did that, the people said it was too late. She was renting for too long already. All right.
So we see the type of relation. This was the last year. Last year. That I could fast forward all the way to this year. Because you and I broke up for a period of time and you got back together. Let's fast forward to this year. With everything that's going on right now. With the whole issue of you and her, you stalking her and you allegedly threatening her life and getting a hitman to come to attack her and all that stuff. What happened with that?
Okay, well, I took the texts that started the argument, and I can probably post them later on tonight or something. But basically, I know after getting to know her for over a year now, I know when she is gonna come and ask me for money. I know how she does it. She always calls me the night before. We have a good conversation. Then the next day, she's like, "Can I call you? Can I call you?" Because she's like, she don't like to text. Anything she can ask me money, she don't text. She gotta be calling me. She gotta call. So she was telling me about this 7. Oh yeah. Well,
hold on 1 second before you go this up. You said basically that you know her pattern. Because you and her have been speaking for so long and you know her behavior, you end up knowing her pattern that whenever it is that she wants to ask you for some money, what she normally does, like if she want money from you Friday, she call you Thursday and she talk to you, have a good conversation and sweet you up and nice you up and get all of them sweet things and make you feel nice, right? And then Friday night she call you, she texts you and say you have to call her. Because shower and or whatever. When after you call her now, then is when she divulged that she actually needs some money. Because according to you, you're saying that she doesn't normally text you that she want money. She always does it over a call, a phone call, WhatsApp call, or a straight call.
This year, yes. Last year she would text, but this year she realized that okay, that stuff can be, because I told her, well, I have all the information on my phone of you saying to me you're gonna pay me back. So now, So now,
because you and her had an agreement that the monies that you gave her for the store
was to be paid back.
She would have paid it back. Now she decided that she learned and she matriculate her tactics to stop calling you, to stop texting you and actually calling you, because you cannot see up the audio from the call that states that okay, she was asking for money. Or she all right, allegedly. Back to what you're saying.
Yeah, so this was July 29th now. No, before July 29th, she was telling me about this sum of money that she needed. But a couple of months ago, we sit down and we talked about all of her bills and everything, and all the debt she had and all the loans she had. And we basically broke them down into what she could pay off immediately and what she had to put down for later. And at no point in time did she tell me about this last set of money. All right? So a couple of weeks ago now, she started telling me about she need this amount of money. You know, I say how much it is. She need this amount of money. And I didn't want to argue with her at all. I didn't want to have a falling out about it. So I would just ignore it, not address it or anything. So on July...
Hold on 1 second. Because you miss out part of the information that you told me. Because we are talking about alleged now. So basically, for the people, remember those sets are running, because I see your accent kind of tick, a lot of people probably not understand exactly what you're saying. So you told me that she was renting a motor vehicle, and the rental for the motor vehicle was almost costing $1,000, or no, sorry, $1,000.
Yeah, per month.
So she had this motor vehicle for what period of time? You said for $1,000 per month. How long?
She had it from January. Before we started back talking, in February. She was renting it from January. And
until when?
Until I will have to check the messages immediately when I told her to give it back. But it was like it was definitely after April, May. It had to be in May when I told her to give it back.
Let us say until April. Let us just say April. Just for argument's sake.
Because at one point she was...
Well, on January, February, March, April. So she had the vehicle renting for basically the minimum of 4 months, and she was paying $1,000 a month for renting this motor vehicle, and she had accumulated some debts.
Let me do the exact calculation and tell you how much it was. Because calculator 55 by 2 by 15. Yeah. She was paying 55. I should say all this. She was paying 55 US every 2 days. Huh?
Blue Ivy's alleged stalker, the alleged person who is threatening her life, the alleged person who is seeking a hitman to kill her, allegedly, obviously. He chose not to show his face because he doesn't want to be spread all over social media like this. Understand? So we have already confirmed that it was actually him from previous conversations. You understand? So I am going to turn on by the comment section just for a little bit, so you can say what it is that you have to say. Zane, let me take off the caption here. Yeah. So I've turned back the comment section on. People, you have all seen and heard the story. Zin, you have all seen and heard some of the story. We're still not reaching the reason why the argument started. I'm just hear the first part. You understand? So I am not saying, and I'm asking you people not to just jump and believe everything that this gentleman is saying. You understand? Stand? Zin, I am asking you not to just jump and believe everything that is this man saying. Remember that this is all allegations from his side. So we heard her side. I think it was only fair for us to hear his side. You understand? Zin, so we are going to speak about the stalking now, and we're also going to speak about the allegations of murder or threatening her life and stuff like that. Ready?
Yeah.
Jake?
Yo, yeah.
Jake?
Yo, it's still here. Hear me?
Yo, brother.
Yeah.
Man, still a calculator bombard.
I hear you. Hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the blowout. I wait for Jake to come back. Waiting on Jake. Jake is doing the calculation right now. He has come out of the chat and gone into his WhatsApp to check the calculations. People, everything what the man tell me right now, every single thing what the man tell you right now, I have gotten WhatsApp message. WhatsApp messages to confirm what you're hearing. You understand me I say?
You hear me?
Hold on there one second. Jake.
Yo. Hello.
Let me turn off by the comment section. 1 second. Jake, my boss.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, this man gone, man.
It's still here?
Hold on, the people wait for Jake to come back. Turn on about the comment section. Jake. You. Yo, brother. Now hear you know. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, the man come out and chat and figure out the soul again. You know what's the man come out and chat and figure out the soul. People, hold on them. Turn on the comment section. I'm gonna take out Jake out of the chat. Zane. Him answer me. Me can't hear him. Hold on, and do something there 1 second. I see him.
Hear me. Yeah, you can hear me now?
Oh, I mean, I hear you now. Yeah, man, I'm my phone. All right, sorry about that. Yes, sorry about that, my brother. I hear you now. People not hear him? All right, you know, Jay. So as you said,
maybe you want to skip straight to the end of the thing?
No, man. The calculation for the car. What you say about the car?
All right, man. I can let people do their own calculations because I don't, man. Got me talking.
All right. If you have a break again, hold on. Now turn on about the comment section again. All right. Ready again. So forget about the calculation. I could talk about. All right. Basically, I could just give a brief preview because if you have to cut off again, I don't want to cut off and then the live go done. Because I don't want to live that too long. Because I have work in 9 nights. So all right, now quick and fast. You said that she had a rental car plus she had other expenses and you were trying to help her with the expenses. And she told you X amount about the expenses and then something. And after the expenses were cleared off, now out of the blue, she started to speak to you about a new expense. Continue from there.
Yes. A new debt that she owed.
Yeah.
So to avoid any arguments or any conversations about it, anytime she brought it up, I would just be like, I would just change the topic or say something else. I completely ignore it because I told her in June after I helped her with a bill, I said, that's it, I'm done, I'm not sending you any more money. I told her that in June.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole of July, she was telling me about this last bill, this other bill that she owed, and I was just ignoring it because I already told her I'm not sending anymore.
So this was the last, this are the last set of text message them when you send me, right?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the morning. This is the morning. The morning that she called on July 29th. She was calling, and all you could see is the missed calls on WhatsApp, but she was calling me on regular phone too.
Yeah, because I see multiple missed calls on WhatsApp. She are calling your phone and she picks you.
But she was, and so she was calling me on regular call as well, and I was doing something, so I wasn't, and I knew she was calling me about money, so I wasn't like eager to answer. So I said to her, whatever it is, and I wish I can post the text so people could see. I said, whatever it is, just text me when I get a little chance I can come back. She said it's important. I said, how important is it? Life threatening? She said, no. I said, is your mom okay? She said, yes, the mom is good. So I was like, well, just text me what it is. She's like, no, she has to call me. I said, yo, I'm doing something for a friend right now. Just send me a voice note. She said she ain't sending me a voice note either. So she was like, she keep calling me, she keep texting me. She said, you can take 5 seconds. I said, okay, I can give you 5 seconds because I'm doing something and I know what you want. So I gave her the 5 seconds. And there's the reason I don't want to talk, because I don't want people to know all this business with the girl, because she already bring herself out into the public. So anything I say, people are gonna know straight up, okay, that's the girl that this was happening to, because she put herself out there. You understand? That's why I don't want to tell another.
Hold on, brother. You see, that's something I know. Me I got to tell you straight. You are one better man than me. You are one better man than me. Me I tell you straight. Me a drunk, me a dirty boy, me careless. Understand? As I don't say me a mama lashy. Because if a woman fling me under the bus up and a paint an image of me as a murderer, as a psychopath, as somebody who is obsessive, as somebody who is a madman basically, I would not be the one looking to save her reputation after she has basically tarnished my entire reputation. I would not be the person to do that. So I am telling you straight up, you are a better person than me, based on what you're telling me, based on the allegations that you're making right now. No, I'm not. I don't know if you're pandering or you're being fake, or you're just trying to create a facade of somebody who is nice. But the people on the live, they can judge for themselves. I don't know. I'm not going to lead anybody's judgment. But you are saying that you choose right now not to speak of what the money was for. You understand? But I'm asking you right now, as me say, people are going to nitpick. People are going to pick and say this is that. And the same way that I was telling her that she needs evidence to put up to say this and that, and the same thing, the same reason, same way I'm going to say to you, you have to have fact-based argument, and you have to have evidence-based argument that people can pick from and look and compare to say, wait.
So you're saying that if I have holes in my story, then it will not add up?
Yeah, if you have holes in your story, now go add up. So if you have a little piece and go say, oh, me now say this because of that, I said that. Me now tell us if you say every single thing. But you have to say the monies that she was, how much money first of all she was asking for?
700 US.
700 US. Because I never 700 US on the receipt we sent with our mother. It was like 1500 Bayesian, 1500 Bayesian.
Yeah.
I want exchange Bayesian to US.
Huh?
How many Bayesian money make $1 US? $1
US is 2 Bayesian.
I saw Bayesian money big.
Yeah, so it's there.
Boom! I saw Bayesian money big for you.
Yeah.
1 to 2.
Yeah.
We need to go over that. Anyways, hold on. Because the receipt that you sent me, you sent 1500 Bayesian money.
Yeah.
To her mother, Jamaica, so that work out to 700 and much US dollars.
Yeah, because you got to pay by Western Union for the transfer as well. Right. So that's why it comes to 1500. Understand?
So after you send that money to her, this is in July, right?
This is July 29th, the end of July.
29th, yeah. And you send the money to her, and let us clarify, you sent the money to her mother.
Yeah.
All right, allegedly. Yeah.
So so we had in that day we had an argument of I called her, I gave her the 5 seconds, and she told me what was going on. It was according to her, she had the same people that she was bashing on the thing, which I think was really bad. She was to present herself to them for owing this money.
Okay.
Right?
All right. You know one talk. Let me talk. You know one talk. People, she owes some money to some, well, allegedly, because we don't know I personally don't know if she did owe anybody, but she tell you also she owes somebody 700 US and she need the money to give them because the person says that she has to carry the money, come give them before the 30th or what, the 31st or the 30th, they say.
The end of July.
The end of July. So on the 29th of July, she called the man in a heat and temper and said, the man, she have to carry the 700 US to get the person, or the person she's going to get locked up by the courts because she have failure to pay the money. She will get locked up. So she have to call him for it for that. Zane, she say, okay, I don't want to talk about her business. I don't know why. But anyways, she will get locked up. And if she not carrying the money, she's going to get locked up. So she have to carry the money and she will get locked up at prison. What was it that you said to her after she did that?
So I said to her, well, you're not going to get locked up. You're going to get a court date. When you go to court, the court is going to tell you you have such amount of time to pay back the money or you will get locked up. So I said, when that happens...
Hold on. This man, they have a Barbados. I see him exactly. You know, if I saw Barbados court, what I said to Jamaica. I have served summons to people who owe me money on several occasions. This is how it goes. When they serve a summons to a person, it's summons where you serve. When the person get an appearance date, that is not the day that them get locked up. They should go to court. After they go to court, after they get the summons, they have to go to court. When them go to court, the judge are going to hear out the claim. After the judge hear out the claim, the judge are going to say, okay, and see who is at fault, whether they really are truly owe the person or not. And then after the judge see if it owe the person, the judge is going to try to work out a payment plan for you to pay back the person. If you are reluctant to pay the person, the judge still not going to lock you up the same thing. The judge are going to order you to pay X amount of money by X time. The judge might not order you to pay the full amount. The judge might work with a payment plan to say, all right, pay $50 every week until the money done by X amount of time.
I told her she's not going to get locked up. She's going to get a court date most, and if she does get locked up, then it would only be 30 days. But apparently she then talked to her uncle, and her uncle said it would be something like 3 months.
3 months, she'll get locked up to 700 years. That should tell you.
Yeah, that's what he told. That's what she said.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So I told her this time, listen to me. I don't want that girl to go through anything bad. We used to talk about eventually visiting the States. I wanted her to come back down and spend some time with me. I said to myself, I don't want that when she applied for a US visa, she get denied because she got a criminal record. I don't want that. Now the airports open back up, she can't come and spend time with me because she's spent 3 months in jail. So when I put down the phone, I told her I will think about it, but I already knew that I was gonna help. Okay.
So you basically just did that play hard, then you play hard part.
Yeah, because I already told her I wasn't sending no more money, but she come with this story now, and I can't verify it. I don't know if it's true or not. I told her I think you're lying, but I already knew that. I told her that I think you're lying, and I thought I will think about it. So I put down the phone, and you always see that on the texts. We started to argue, and when I put down the phone, I said, go ahead and block me. You're good at that. And she said, don't text me if you want to call. If you want to talk, call. So y'all will see why I was calling her all the time, because when we get in that argumentative state, it don't be no more text. If you want to talk to the next person, you got to call them. That's how it used to be. You understand? So she get and talk. We can get to that point. So I sit down for 30 minutes, and I said to myself, I don't want this girl life getting messed up. She young. She still got a future ahead of her. I don't want the rest of your life to be destroyed because you couldn't pay back 700 US. Money comes and goes. I have it. I can send it. It is not a big deal. So I get up. I went have a shower. Went to the ATM. headed down to Western Union. I called her mother because the mother is who collects the money. So I called the mother and I said, yo, if the money is important to y'all, I'm heading there now. I'm going to send the money in 5 minutes. Y'all better start going. So when they collected the money now, I said to her, all right, did you pay it? Did you pay it off? And why didn't you tell me about this money when you talked to me about the rest of the bills before? Mm-hmm. She says to me, can she call me? I said, no, we argue too much. I don't want to call. Just tell me the answer. She said she can tell me if I call. So that was when I started to get angry now. I was like, why do I have to call? Just answer the question. So she keeps saying she has to call. So from there I was like, listen, send me proof that you pay off this thing. Mm-hmm. Right? She refused to send me proof. So we stopped talking that night. That was the 29th. That was Wednesday. The Thursday morning now, she messaged me, hey, good morning, if everything cool. I said, you got proof of this thing? Yeah. That you pay off? She stopped replying to me. The Friday she come again. Hey, good morning. I said, are you gonna show me the proof of you paying off this thing? Or you can tell me the truth about what you do with the money? You understand? Like,
yeah.
I don't hate the girl. Listen to me, the money done sent. You understand? So it's like, you could just tell me the truth about what you did with the money. It ain't gonna change the fact that I sent you the money.
Because you don't have the money already. Allegedly.
So just tell me the truth. Like, if you pay off, then send me the proof. If you didn't pay off and use the money for something else, and just tell me what it was. But I feel what happened is that she know that last time I sent her money, I said this was the last, and now I come and send again. So if she doesn't show me the proof, then she knows that, well, for sure that's it. That's what I believe. I don't know if that's what she was really thinking. That's what I believe. Okay, so that went on. The Saturday, that was the Wednesday night that I sent money. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We hardly talked. It was the same thing all day. She would message me. I would say, yo, you can send me the proof. We would just talk for like a couple 5 minutes, whatever, and then we stopped talking for the rest of the day. Until Wednesday now, August the 5th, because she said in her live, and they just want to address this part. She said in her live that, oh, this guy has been stalking her. She don't know how long. She made that August 10th, right? But that was Sunday or August 9th?
Why did they must say the 9th? I think the 9th.
Sunday. Yeah. Sunday she made that live. We talked Wednesday morning, because Wednesday morning I called her. No, I messaged her. I was like, because I done arguing, I ready to squash this beef. So I messaged her. I said, hey, good morning, beautiful. She didn't reply to it, but I was on Instagram and I saw she was on Instagram. It came up active, she was on Instagram. So I called her. I was like, yo, I messaged you this morning. How comes you ain't messaging me back? Because it's like an hour or two after. And she was like, she didn't see it. And I was like, what are you doing? She said she called me, she here. And I was like, okay, well, you can show me proof you think today. She said she don't want to talk about it right now. So I was like, okay. And I just put on the phone. And I went and do my thing for the rest of the day. I went to sleep. When I get up, I said, all right, I'm done arguing. I can call and make sure she's good. We can talk it out, because that situation, that was a week ago. I done arguing. I realized that she blocked me. She didn't tell me that she done with me. I had sent one more message. I said to her, I can start lying to you like how you lie to me. After I put on the phone in the morning. I wrote my day, whatever, do my thing. Come back to call her in the evening. She blocked me. She ain't messaging me saying that we done. She ain't messaging me saying that she didn't want to talk to me anymore. She ain't messaging me saying nothing. She just blocked me. Blocked me on WhatsApp. She blocked me on Instagram. So I called her mother, because I got the mother number on WhatsApp. I called her mother, was like, yo, what's up? What's happening? She okay, whatever, what's going on? The mother says she told her daughter to block me. You understand? So that's why I'm telling y'all, and that's why I'm telling y'all, I still respect her and I do not hate her, because when we have our arguments, we argue, we block each other, whatever, but we talk it out in the end. Especially after I give her money. If she blocks me, it's normally before I give her money, or because I refuse to give her money. She does not block me after we give her money and we argue. Whatever it's happened. We end up talking back. This is the first time she ever blocked me after I gave her money. And when I called him,
hold on. So she normally block you whenever she ask you for money and you don't want to send the money.
If it's like a situation where she was asking me to help her and I say no, I'm not doing it. Like there was, she said something like, oh, somebody that don't want sacrifice for her, she don't want in her life, right? And she will block me. So this is the first thing that she blocked me without.
After she gets normally block the money, block you before she get money, but no, the first time she can block you after she get money.
Yeah. So I called the mother and I was like, what's going on? And the mother said she told her daughter to block me because Bajan men always playing victim.
Oh.
Right. So we ended up having a little conversation and she told me about how, and see, this is too personal, and but I can tell you everything because, as you say, holes is make to bad stories. She told me that she was married to a Bajan man, and she ended up leaving him, and she dashed his phone. She didn't want the man call, she nothing. So I was saying to myself, oh, that is why you have this bias against us. It's not that your daughter isn't happy, your daughter isn't trying to
get married to the Bajan man? The daughter or the mother?
The mother.
Well, the mother said she was that married to a Bajan man and she dashed her phone.
Yeah, she left the man and dashed her phone and everything. You know?
But the question we want to ask is, how is it that she have this huge bias and she wants her daughter to block you, but she was willing to go to Western Union to go and collect the money when you send it?
Every time from day one.
So you have how many times? Because the mother said that she only spoke to you 2 times. She only had 2 conversations.
Yeah, but we only have. I have spoken to her. I have said hi to her more than 2 times, but we only sat on the phone and talked 2 times. It was back in April, and then Wednesday night.
Okay. So that's only 2 times alone you've had deep conversations
with the mother.
Spoken to her other times when like you call her to pick up the money and stuff.
I've called her and I've called the girl and I've said, well, let me say hello to your mother, and I'll be say like, hey, how you doing? That sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nothing deep.
Okay. Allegedly, of course. So after you spoke to her mother and her mother relinquished this information to you, you started to stalk her again. This is when the stalking comes, right?
That's what y'all call stalking, but that is when
So how the stalking goes, because she showed evidence of you calling the phone many times.
Let me talk about that, because what happened when I realized that she blocked me, I had called her the Wednesday night. I blocked my number and I called her, because that's how I normally get through to her when she blocked me. I would just block my number, call her. She knows it's me. Nobody else is gonna call her that. She knows it's me calling. Sometimes she might answer the same day. Sometimes she's give it a couple of days before she picks up.
So hold on. So basically, say this was her normal tendency. So she blocked you, and then you would normally set on basically become the puppy dog or the lap dog and just call her every minute.
Well, it's not every minute. It just seemed like that because when nobody else ain't calling her phone at the moment. So when she scrolled through and show y'all all the missed calls, it looked like if I was calling every minute, but that's over a couple of days. Like I called her total of 4 times Wednesday night. When I found out she blocked me, I called her twice on the entire day. On Thursday, only called twice. The entire day on Friday, only called twice. Saturday, no, when she still had me blocked, still wasn't talking to me. I realized, wait, this thing is a little bit more serious than I actually thought it was. So that's when I start calling her a little bit more on Saturday evening, and then on Sunday morning I tried calling her again a couple of times. So that's when she went live now, and then start talking about she getting stalked, whatever. That's total of 4 days after she just blocked me out the blue, and I only started actually calling a little bit was Saturday and Sunday.
So when did you get in contact with the hitman, or when did you get to speak to her to threaten her? Because I don't hear you speak when you talk to her when she blocked you.
Listen. I wouldn't even know where to start when it comes to that. Like, why? Okay, let me ask you something. If you invest in somebody, right? What is the point in hurting that person? You only hurting yourself. If I invest,
hold on, my boss. Because a lot of men, we have seen it in the past where men spend a lot of money on women and then feel like the woman is contractually obligated to stay with them. So when the woman don't want to stay, them do acts of violence
No.
To like them say, oh, if me can't have you, nobody can have you, and kill the woman. We see them something in the past. So this is why we see these things when she said these things as credible. We see these things are things that are probably believable. So that is why I'm asking you now, sir. When did you and her have a conversation, or when did the call connect? Because basically, yes, she was not answering the calls.
Right.
When did the call connect for you to actually issue a verbal threat or a text message, a threat to her?
We haven't talked since Wednesday night. What I believe she is referring to about the threat, and this is the only thing I can think about, is that while we were arguing, I said to her, karma is a bitch, and you will get what you deserve.
Oh,
you understand?
When did you say this to her?
While we were arguing.
When that?
This was in the week, in the Wednesday to Wednesday.
Okay, it's like about 2 weeks before she actually.
No, this is after I sent her the last set of money and before she got me.
When you argue with her and I ask her when you receipt there, and you say I want to see what she paid the money.
I told her
you got the court and everything. She have no evidence to show.
I think she's lying. Yeah, I told her I think you're lying to me, and if so, then karma is a bitch, and you'll get what you deserve. Because as these things that I believe in karma. I believe if you treat people a certain way,
the hitman that you hired was karma.
I didn't hire a hitman.
No, I'm saying that was karma the person who she's saying that you were gonna send for her. Probably she don't know what karma means. Probably she feel like karma is somebody. I don't know.
No, she understand what karma means, man.
She understand. You're sure about that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So basically you're alleging right now, or you're stating claim right now, that you did not, there was nothing that you said to her, there was no threat that you made to her. That's what you're actually alleging?
Yeah, I'm saying so. I never made a threat on her, like, no, I never did it.
All right, this is what I'm going to ask you to do. I am going to ask you to go into your contact information on your phone, and I'm going to ask you to screenshot the call log, the missed call log, to show the missed calls, the calls that you made to her phone. The ones that did. Just go in there and you can screenshot it, and I'm going to ask you to post that on your page so that people can see the call log, seeing that. Because you said the last time that you spoke to her was on Wednesday.
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning, and there was no other conversation with you and her from Wednesday morning. So if this is true, your call logs should prove such, and your call log should prove that none of the calls would have been connected. So I'm going to ask you, and this is very important for you to screenshot and place and post it so that people can have evidence to prove that you did not have a verbal conversation with her. Also, I'm going to ask you to screenshot the last WhatsApp conversation that you and her had and post it. I hope that when she sees your conversation that you have posted, if she have any contradicting evidence to this, she will do the same and post such. You understand? Because I honestly believe in getting to the bottom of situations. I honestly believe in evidence-based accusations. I honestly believe in being real and being true and being viable to what it is that you're alleging against someone, accusing somebody of. Now, 1 second, I'm going to turn on the comment section. I'm going to ask the people now to give, because I have nothing else I want to ask, but I am sure that the people on the live right now are probably itching to ask their questions. I'm going to turn on the comment section and allow them to ask their questions or the questions that they want to ask. Also, I'm going to ask people to please to be as respectful as you possibly can. See, we have both been extremely respectful, and I would like for you to continue this behavior on the live. Anyways, turn on the comment section. Ready again. As a mother, why do you live and make child, right? People, if you have any questions, please to send your questions right now. If you have a question, nobody need for write a laughing word. You understand me? I say, please to send the questions. Was their relationship intimate or platonic? Question, my boss. Was the relationship intimate or platonic? Is that simple?
It was intimate, but we haven't seen each other for a while. Obviously.
How long now haven't you seen her?
Not since last year.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Somebody say, will you willingly screenshot and post what Triple has asked you to post?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else or somebody's asking how old are you?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay, that is up to you. Yeah. Somebody said quick look at the wet bread something. Hold on there. During all the money transactions, have you ever invited? Has she ever invited you to Jamaica?
Yes, I was supposed to come up last year, but then because of the business thing, my money was a little bit short to make the trip, as well as she had a graduation the weekend that I was supposed to do it. So we pushed it back a month, but then I was sending her money to help with bills and stuff by that time. So I didn't end up ever going to Jamaica to be with her.
Somebody says, what proof does he have that he sent the money? He sent me the Western Union. Don't post the Western Union receipt. But he send them to me already. Me is the Western Union receipt.
But not only did I send one to you, but I have kept every single one.
You have every single one?
Every single one.
Wow. Wow. Somebody said, bro, next time use your head and don't make them take you for food. All right. Any other questions? Hold on. Somebody said he spoke to her twice. Spoke to who twice? We spoke to the mother. The mother him same have 2 long conversations with twice. Somebody say, Jake, you sound like a smart man. Why you keep sending her money? Because only when she wanted money, she call you. That is a question we really want to ask you, Jake. Why?
I didn't care.
Huh?
I cared too much.
You cared?
Yeah.
Jake, nobody ball, brother. Nobody ball right, I say, yeah?
Nobody ball,
nobody ball, my boss. Come hear your voice on trim a while ago. Nobody ball, please.
Nah, I cared.
How he called if he was blocked? Now, but this is for the people who are going to ask silly questions like that. Say, oh, you call if you're blocked. If somebody block you on WhatsApp, you can call straight. The man don't talk and say, imagine this is her normal thing. Normally, she block him on WhatsApp, but she not block him from calling her straight. So, I'm doing private him number and call her straight. If you block me, make him private my number and call her straight. My big mother block me otherwise. So, I know. But now, what you talk about, Jake? A regular she vex with me and block me. I just private my number and call her. She knows say I'm here call her, so she answer. Zane? Hold on there. This no need for there. Yeah, so. Take your L's, bro. Seriously. Done that. Alright. Looking back, it was all worth. Alright. Somebody said, looking back at everything Jake, was it all worth it?
In the moment, I thought so. Today, no.
So basically, you regret everything we're going on.
I regret starting, whereas I should have just bought the plane ticket, like she back down, and it would have went a lot differently. Instead of trying to help her be better.
Hold on 1 second, Jake. Somebody said, Jake, next time try a dark skin fatty. Hold on. Somebody's asking. Oh, Raten, I forget to ask that question. Did you post her nudes? Did you post nudes for her nudes? And she stated that you had posted nude pictures of her.
No, I never posted any nudes. And she asked me about that a couple months back. She asked me if I ever posted nudes, and I said no, I never posted any pictures that you sent me.
Somebody actually did send me pictures of her dancing in the club, but I deleted them. I deleted them because I was on the road today and I and I was saying it to the police officers that were paid to be my security today on the road. I was explaining the situation to them, and they told me that Triple X, you don't want them information in your phone. Delete them, and them show me on some backdoor part to go on my phone to delete them from, because they say anything happen, those pictures of her in my phone could be used as incriminating evidence against me. So I deleted them from my phone. But I know you post them, Jake. People, the person who sent it to me was allegedly one of her co-workers from the club that she was working. What the club name again? I don't remember. Me soon tell the name of my club. Zane? Alright. So, hold on there. Hold on, I look for the rest of the question then. Hold on there. I'm more than one man. Okay. So Jake, somebody asked, does this change your mind towards Jamaican women? And also, does it change your mind to it invested in your woman again when you get one? So basically, she asked if this situation or this circumstance make you write off, make you don't bother want any more Jamaican woman, and would you spend money on a next woman if you're there with the next woman?
No, I don't. I don't have any bias against Jamaican women. Would I spend money on somebody else? I'll be a lot more cautious and put a lot more thought into it before I do.
Wow. Somebody say, what me I do with police escort? Hey, I work, but on the road I work, I'm up with the Magnum. I'm sorry, we can't talk about what I do. We do some kind of work today. We have money with we, so we need police escort. Sorry. Yeah. You know something new will come. Something new will come, people. Let's look out for you. We don't talk about that yet. I'm not supposed to even talk about that. Chat too much. I know. Where? Somebody say how much money him spend. Enough money him spend. Based on the receipts that I saw, enough money him spend. No found out I say 700 US and enough money for spend. 700 US a whole heap of money for send to somebody. 700 US a 100,000 Jamaican that I know. Whole heap of money that you know for just send to somebody so they never work for her. Anyways, that's why Americans don't want no Jamaican, because we are drunk. Talk for yourself. All right, hold on, Jake. These are the events where people don't believe dancers because of lying troll-ups like this. Oh, this is a good question. I am SJ say, and Jake, I want to be honest right now. I want to be real. The question I'm asking is, do you still love her? Hello?
So, yeah.
Do you still love her? More than one person asked that.
Everybody got a different definition of love. The way that I loved her before, I still have love in my heart for her, but it is different. It's not the way it was before. I don't hate her. I don't think that because of what she do, she'll make me hate her, make me hate who she is. That's not.
So, I ask a question. It's a question from me. Based on the answer you say, question again. If it was that she decided to work out things with you and she gave you a chance for you and her to sit and talk out whatever, would you give her a chance to sort out this something? To sort out
I would hear what you have to say, but that doesn't mean I would give her a chance.
So, Danar, you know, some have a black Danar. People wanna run life of a king after this. Run down after that something from that place. Danar, stop it. Stop it this very moment. You hear me? Stop it, Dan. Anyways, a serious matters now, my brother. As me I say. So basically, all right, you're saying that you would sit and hear her out if she apologized and if she came clean, and if you truly found out that this was her mother's her mother was the one who orchestrated all of this, would you give her a chance to come back in your life, or would you try to reconcile with her and to start over this relationship?
No, I don't. I don't think that there's a future for our relationship. But if she ever needed financial advice or anything like that, I would not turn her away like that. Like,
Hold on. So basically, I tell me say that still send money come here, Jay.
no, not. I never said that if she never need finances. I said she need financial advice.
Oh, advice. Okay,
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah, man.
People, nobody else know no more question for the general. In there right now. Jay, tell them how me have to beg and plead if I come on the life, Jay.
Yeah, man. I didn't want this at all. I didn't, because as I tell you, she put her face out there. So anything I say, like, yo, you're talking about she worked this place and she worked that place. You know, everybody knows that, because she can't go back and hide it now, because the video all over the internet. And I told her that. I told her, what you put on the internet is on the internet forever. I've told her that. So she made that decision on her own. And I didn't want to do this because I got people in the end that hear me out and they can change their opinion of her, people that were supporting her, and then got people that were supporting her that can continue to support her. But at the end of the day, she can hold all of it because...
Okay, somebody asked Jake, did you buy the plane ticket for her? Did you buy a plane ticket for her?
No, I never bought her a plane ticket. She was correct about that. I never bought her a plane ticket.
Okay, you never buy her a plane ticket?
No.
Okay.
But I did way much more. I wish I bought a plane ticket. That's the truth.
You eventually bought a plane ticket?
No, I wish that that's all I did. I wish that I had bought a plane ticket instead of what I did.
Alright, let me tell you something. I don't want you to regret not knowing what you do. So everything we're going in life, all our mistakes them do, they are learning. They are learning examples. You understand? We have to learn from the mistakes that we make. You understand? Don't beat up yourself, brother. Can I ask you a personal question, OJ?
Go ahead.
In the past, were you have you had problems with relationships in the past?
I would say I had problems. I think everybody's gotten them falling outs. I got a reason that people break up.
So was this the first time that you've ever been in a relationship where the woman hurt you like this?
Yes.
All right. And all right, brother, this is the advice I'm going to give you. You understand? Because this is a learning experience for everybody. Everybody that's on the live right now. May I beg you to please learn from this. Money can't buy love, you hear me, brother? And if you find yourself having to spend to get somebody's attention or to get somebody's adoration, that is an automatic red light. You me tell you, in the future, when you're going to a future relationship. You understand me? I say? You're going to a future relationship. I'm turn off about them comment because people, I'm going to turn off the comment because I'm not going to dance the self. You see me? As me I say, my brother, money cannot buy love. You understand me? I say, my boss. And if you find say, you have to spend money to get the person to spend time with you, to get the person to talk to you on the phone, to get the person to engage in a conversation with you. Once you find yourself doing that, that should be an automatic red flag to tell us that this person is not for you and this person doesn't actually mean you any good, bro. You understand me? I say? I understand, say, she's a nice looking girl and you probably were infatuated with her looks at first and something. I understand she should probably tell you some things and probably you and her had conversations and pillow talk and them something. You probably were enthralled with her presence and her aura because she seems to be somebody that probably is extremely charismatic. So I understand you falling for her and I don't want you to feel like I think of you as an idiot or a fool for doing something like that because we are all human and as humans we all seek companionship and we all seek that nurturing present from somebody else. So do not feel that I am bashing you or we are going to look at you as a fool or say you're an idiot because we all go through things like this. You understand me, Asama G?
Mm-hmm.
So, one more from you, one more if you do is stay away from a relationship right now. Nobody go on to go get in a relationship with nobody else. So if a girl I got in a DM right now, because them ear say is a nice youth now. You understand? Them ear say Zane is a nice youth, them ear say is a decent youth, and them something. Enough of them people I got enough of the girls them I got try to come get at you and try to come tell you sweet nothing and try to come we call it now, console you in your time of need right now. Brother, you don't need that right now. Me, honestly, would have tell you, say, you just need to just find yourself. Look in yourself and find a way to love yourself for you. Find a way to enjoy your own company. Find a way to get a nurturing and a comfort that you need from any other individual, from yourself. You understand me I say? Right now. See me turn off the comment, because una be very disgusting. See? Try to find a way to find your own self. See my boss. Don't feel no way. Don't feel don't feel stupid. Don't feel like saying do nothing wrong. Because you thought that you found love, you thought that you found somebody that was genuine to you, you thought that you found somebody that you could spend the rest of your life. Well, allegedly. Zane, I don't want you to look at this and for this to tarnish your whole being or to destroy the person that you are. Understand me I say? Enough of us look at people and say, okay, automatically we know them, automatically we see them, automatically we can trust them, and we end up getting hurt. It's just unfortunate that you have to fall in a situation like this. Now you need to set up and go out and find yourself, bro. Love yourself. Understand? Be with yourself. Understand? Console yourself, comfort yourself, confide in yourself, and build yourself stronger to go out there. So when something else like this happens, you will find a way or find actions to do to prevent this thing from you again. So we can see the signal there. You can see when people are taking a fool, you can see when people are trying to manipulate it. Cool, bro?
Yeah, I hear you.
Make sure you're not ball over there, Jay.
I'm good, man. Just listening.
So, alright, if you could have said anything at all to her, if anything at all, you could have sent a message to her right now, anything at all, what would be the message that you would say to her right now?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Huh?
I ain't got nothing to say.
You got nothing at all to say?
Well, I honestly, I know it would never happen because I know her and I know her pride, but I would love for her to, even if she believes that she's right, I believe what she should do is make a public apology to the Jamaica Constabulary Force or whatever the name, because how she went about bashing them was real bad. Like, the man, I don't understand why she do that. Like, if she went there for help, then try it again. Don't get on live and bash the people out there to protect them. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Jeff. You don't say I want different type of man. I want a real different type of man. We don't want to say what everything where you could have said to that woman. Everything where you could have said to that woman. The only thing where you feel like you would have said to her, I tell her, I said, you apologize. To the Jamaica Constabulary Force, you wouldn't even ask your apology to you.
Nah, if she want to give me an apology, she could give me. It don't. That's her thing. If she don't want to, then whatever. But she needed to apologize to the people that, at the end of the day, that's the people that are gonna that listen to me. Without the police, place will run rampant. People is talk about they hate the police, but the police are there for a purpose. If out the police, it'd be well west out here. People don't realize that. Yeah, the police, everything they do don't be right, but without the police, man, you don't want to know what the world will be like. Just having that body.
Jake, as I say, he's a better man than me. May I big you up? If you have anything you want to say to the people them out there, look and see what I'm going to say right now in closing for please and thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for all the people that reach out and show me support. It was overwhelming. I did not believe that there would have so many people that would have looked past what was being said and actually look into it and say, well, something ain't adding up. So all the people that reach out to me and say and they believe me and show me support and tell me I can get through it and tell me that life goes on. Thank you very much. It helped me to keep my head high, and I respect y'all for that. Thank you.
Man, well, I'm talking about the comment them me hear what them say I know. I don't know what the junk them over here do still. What the junk them over people no can say what I say right now. Zane, Jake, big up yourself here, my brother. Enough respect. Thank you very much. You understand?
Thanks for hearing me out, man.
Hold on there. Your life of a king. If you have something to say to her, what would it be? Me, be man girl. My money there. Hey, Dana, move from right to say people. At the end of the day, big up Jake. Thank you very much for coming and sharing your story right there. You didn't have to do it. Understand, and I appreciate the fact that you chose to share the story on my platform. Big up yourself here, my brother, and thank you very much.
All right, man. Bless.
All right, enough respect. All right, people. Jake no want to ask it still, but me personally, me I got ask that young lady. When I go talk to her Jezebel mama, when I go talk to her mama, her mama Eden. But to the young lady, if you have any form of decency in your heart, if you have any form of decency in it, I would really like for you. You don't have to even go to a public forum. You don't have to go for your Instagram back now. Just unblock Jake and send him a WhatsApp message and just say, I am sorry. That is all me do. The man deserves at least that. All of this one was unnecessary and uncalled for. All of the people who unfollow me, the one that I block, I will not unblock them. All of them who unfollow me, all of them who sit on a walk and a chastise and a tear down my name, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. All of them who call me this and that and big sour this and dirty that, thank you very much. You understand? I appreciate it so much. You understand? Because nothing when we follow me, we never did real from morning. We never did true to the thing from morning. The first sign of any form of iniquity, the first sign of any form of misrepresentation by a dirty, stinking, dunce, unintelligent, dark, scum, skirmish of the earth. And I am talking about the brother when he King Mix-Up. He are the worst thing ever. He's not even a Jamaican, and he is somebody that all he does is make videos and tarnish Jamaican entertainers. All he does is just create propaganda. And then the messed up part about it is when he starts his lives, he starts and says, if it's not from King Mix-Up, it is not factual. And he propagates his fake news as facts. You understand me I say? Zane, he propagates his fake news as facts. People, let me tell you this. Big up all of you over here and take the time out on a busy day. You could have anywhere in the world. And you choose come here and come watch my thing. You can go over Fair Park to watch what you want to say. But this right here, so people, my mom, my ex. It's up on my draw my line. I done, I wash my hand. And that young lady, I wash my hand and her mother. Jake, anytime you feel like you want to talk to somebody, you can call me and talk to me. All who want to see my pick side, can see my pick side. Big up on yourself. Much respect to all of you out here.